Councillor French, thank you so much for sitting down with me. We are here in beautiful downtown Ottawa at the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. Why was it important for a councillor from Squamish, British Columbia to be here this week?
Wow, right into it.
Into it.
Okay, I'll answer that. First, though, thank you very much for your podcast and your work. I see it as connecting the country, and it's important, and I'm glad you're doing it. Squamish needed to be at the Federation of Canadian Municipalities convention because we are a fast-growing British Columbia community with a lot of issues. And many of them have tentacles that reach up to the federal government. So I'm here along with our mayor, Armand Herford.
So what are the tentacles that you're hearing about this weekend?
So lots on housing, homelessness, the tainted drug supply situation. Those are some of the big ones. Oh, and transit as well. And some of these are provincial responsibilities. However, all of these issues have potential solutions that reach right up to the federal government.
So what are you hoping to take away then? Because at the end of the day, you can't just go back to Squamish and say, I went to Ottawa, because everyone's going to say, well, that's the councillor, we're going on the public dime, going to Ottawa. So what do you take back?
You know, it's mostly good ideas, Chris. There are so many smart people here, way smarter than me, with way different experiences and different solutions for many of the same problems. So I think that's the biggest takeaway. And it's really from everybody. It's from the speakers. It's from the non-elected people that are here, because everybody has got good ideas. Everybody's got stories of things that worked well, and probably even more importantly, stories of things that didn't work well that they learned from, and then we're able to apply that knowledge and that learning to come up with solutions that did work better based on those failures.
Now, I could be doing my geography wrong here, but I would assume that the district of your community is a little bit more rural than urban centers, correct?
Arguable.
How so?
Well, we're a fast-growing community.
Are you over 100,000?
We're 30,000, so we're quite a bit
according
under.
To the federal government, you are a rural community.
Oh, so yes, some technical for sure, but we are a fast-growing community. In 1999, we were 15,000 people. Today, we're more than 30,000, and so we have gone from being a very industrial community from pre-90s to a not industrial community. Our railway mechanical facility got moved to Prince George many years ago. Our forest industry still exists, but only just barely compared to decades past. We had a chemical plant at one time. We had active mining that has reduced almost nothing. And I wouldn't call us a farming community, but in the past we have grown things and we have done agricultural things, and that's reduced.
Okay, so you're a mixed-use community.
Absolutely, yes.
So what is the benefit of your community being part of the Federation of Canadian Municipalities? Because some people might say, what's the point of your organization? What does FCM give you that you couldn't do on your own?
I think being part of the conversation is pretty important. Now, I'm a former journalist, and through the 90s, I was sitting in those council chambers at the back taking notes, and then on the radio the next day reporting. And one of the things that I saw through that period was the District of Squamish had no involvement, no connection to the Federation of Canadian Municipalities, well connected to the Union of BC Municipalities and very active there. And so when I became elected, my first term, I didn't do anything about that non-connection to the FCM. And then in term number 2, I really saw that was a big gap. And I'm here because I think it's important for us as the District of Squamish to have some voice up to the FCM.
When you're speaking to other communities your size across Canada, are you getting similar responses of the challenges that you're facing compared to what they're facing? Because one of the big things I hear at this event is networking. That's the best part about these events. Are you, when you're networking with them, are you getting those similar stories, or are you getting, oh, your municipality of 30,000 is a little bit different than ours, but we're dealing with relatively the same issues?
Yeah, I would say similar. And I think one of the big differences would be whether I'm talking to somebody from a community that is growing fast, like Squamish, or a community that has had either negative growth or very little growth over the last couple of years, because those scenarios are quite different. For the folks that are living in communities that haven't seen significant growth. Prince Rupert is a good example. I was chatting with some friends. Mayor Herb Pond, I'll drop a name. He's a great guy, big character. And their population hasn't changed a lot since 1999. And so their struggles are a little bit different from ours, from a growth perspective.
Are you excited to be going back home and bringing back all the great things you learned to the district of Squamish?
I'm having fun here. I actually extended my stay through Monday because
Of course you did.
I have offspring that lives here in Ottawa. So my primary plan on Monday is to spend time with family. So we're talking on Saturday lunchtime. So there's still all of today left and tomorrow, and there are some really great things on the agenda. Lots more good ideas for me to steal and take back to Squamish.
Well, Councillor French, always a pleasure.
Keep up the good work, Chris.
Thank you.